Hi guys, today we're going to react to Reloaded by Wagakki Band. This is a Buy Me Coffee request from JM. Thank you, JM, for yet another request. Much appreciated.
Thank you, JM. As always, we appreciate the support.
I missed Wagakki Band a lot. We haven't reacted to their songs in a little while, and a little more than a while. There's a mainstream sensibility to this song, what I don't usually get. It's not a strong sensibility, but it's there. The variety of their traditional instruments still hits the spot. Benny on the shamisen and Daisuke on the shakuhachi. I still can't get out of my head. Guy plays a flute in a rock band. It's still hilarious to me, but it's very pleasurable, and I'm very grateful to have been exposed to this band. It feels to be another beautiful entry from Wagakki Band. That sensibility that I mentioned, you can either look at it as a Wagakki Band song or as a mainstream song. And both ways are awesome because it's either a mainstream song which is rich with traditional sounds from their instruments, or you can look at it as just a Wagakki Band song in which they play with the style a little bit to make it more mainstream. Loving it so far.
Well, we've heard mainstream stuff from them before, but it was almost Japanese mainstream, stuff that was for TV shows, like there was one for a soap opera or something for like anime. But this one feels more like a Western world mainstream a little bit, all those whoa. A large majority of that first section we heard so far felt like a chorus. Maybe that's what made it sound mainstream. But when it started, I thought this was going to be like a bit of a banger, like they started at high energy and then it just dropped down into something like a ballad and settled somewhere in the middle, which is again kind of cool. I like the way they play with us and with the song and all of that. I love Yuko's voice as always. She's one of the best I've ever heard. And yeah, they just somehow put it all together and it's amazing. I have to say that the sound that kind of grabs my ear more than anything is really the shamisen. It's really Benny, what we called the banjo-like instrument. It's got a very, very cool sound to it. It's very distinct and it kind of not takes over, but it stands out. Even though I love everything and everyone in this band, they really bring it together and it's really amazing.
Yeah, I also love Yuko's voice. She has a great voice and a great energy. And I also love that Mission Impossible transition that they went into right before we paused. It was like a shift in the song. Well, that massive display of talent and skill levels and just beautiful section where they all went in turn with their instruments. That's a major reason why I love Wagakki band, because they have such a rich sound. It'll take me time to process that part of the song, but that's the biggest catharsis that I feel when I listen to Wagakki band songs. That rich texture and all the different instruments. You feel like you're getting a lesson on Japan's musical history.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The what I can only term as mini solos, an instrumental break. It was great. Everybody got their little bit in, and they all sounded fantastic. And that's what I love about this band. There's just no weak link here.
Not only the traditional instruments, Asa started it on bass. That was awesome, and Wasabi on the drums.
Yeah, I think the distinction between the like maybe modern instruments and the more sort of traditional ones, that exists only for us. It doesn't exist for them within the band. They're all just another piece of the puzzle. And yeah, and I think that they share the stage beautifully. What an awesome band.
Yeah.
Aside for, all their musical prowess, and there is a lot of it, they are just absolutely amazing. I love this song. The longer the song went, the more it felt like a Wagakki band song. There's something about their choruses that just kind of has this like rolling effect that just takes you along with it. And it was definitely there. I think what gave it that sort of mainstream sound was all that whoa,
Yeah.
It felt a bit maybe more mainstream generic in a way, but because they have this sound to them, it just made it kind of interesting. It just kind of took me along for the ride.
Yeah. Good music is always good music. Being mainstream, I don't think it's like saying something bad about a song. Mainstream just means it's more familiar, it's more recognizable, it's more popular. The display of talent level, they even had a little something at the end of it. To me, at least, it meant that they're sending us off with a Wagakki band stamp. Like, this is what we're about. And it's always pleasurable. As I love listening to these guys play and sing. What more could you ask from a band?
As for the lyrics, it's interesting. I think it's a little bit kind of open to interpretation, but again, it's also a translation from Japanese. So it's really hard to tell how much of it is meaning, how much of it is just word for word translation. We got to go with what we have. So from the translated lyrics, what I am able to discern, or at least I think this might be one interpretation, is that perhaps this song is about following some kind of a breakup of a relationship. And it's more than just about the breakup itself. It's about trying to understand what happened. It's kind of sifting through the wreckage in a way and trying to understand why it happened and where the narrator is now. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? There's a line that kind of got me thinking. It says, is my love still free, deeper than the deep sea? But it's like, am I still able to love? Am I still able to give, love to someone? Or did this ruin me? Or the way this relationship ended, did it ruin me? It kept talking about the promise of the bouquet of flowers that made me smile innocently also disappears. In another verse, it says, there are no words to convey, and the promise of a bouquet of flowers disappears. So Basically, when this person was, I guess, courting or early in the relationship, when gave her, I assume, flowers, she felt a certain feeling, it was going a certain way, it showed a lot of promise, and then it's gone. So I think that's where it's going. And it's like now the one with the broken heart cannot find rest.
Yeah.
It says, even if I forget to sleep, is this place free? It's like, are you still gonna haunt me in my dreams? Am I gonna find peace after all of this? The narrator also terms themselves as stupid, saying, it hurt me deeply, I'm stupid forever. So I assume there was some kind of betrayal or just even misleading or lying or something like that was only found upon breakup or before and it caused the breakup. At another point here, it says, falling forever, my heart hardens. So basically now at least maybe this person's trying to kind of toughen up and be maybe less trusting, but that's kind of what leads them to not knowing, is their love still free? Are they still able to love? The final two lines, I was searching through the dusk, but it's over. I'm going to sleep now. I like that because that kind of gives you a little bit of hope maybe that this person finally found the ability to rest and recuperate and get over it and move on with their lives. I hope that's what it means.
I got some of the same feeling too from reading the lyrics. I gotta admit, I didn't quite understand them fully, but I got the general idea. I think a lot of what you said, I think it is about a breakup. It's about being in a physically distraught state after having the breakup as a fresh wound. When this person is saying, is my love free? I thought it could mean either, am I capable of loving again? Or am I now this paranoid that I won't let myself love again? Am I so hurt that I won't let myself, not like a physical limitation, but a certain sense of predisposed judgment, fearing happiness from here on out. Could go either way. But yeah, I got a lot of the same things you said.
Yeah, and much like their songs, very poetic. I loved it. As always, thank you, JM, for another awesome Wagakki band request. We appreciate the support.
Yeah, thank you, JM, for this request. We appreciate all your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
Please check out our Wagakki band playlist. It should be linked up on the screen at this point. Check it out. Let us know what you think. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode, guys. We hope to see you all then. Thanks again. Bye.
Bye, guys.